welcome. Good evening and welcome. I see we have the camera is a bit out of sync. Let me just fix that. Ta-da! Very high-tech professional setup we got here. Just me just squeezing it just a bit more just to get it in line. So here we are. Let me just check. Thank you to Castor for the 4 months and Twitch eViewer for the 5 months while we were counting down. So thank you and appreciate that. So how are you all doing this fine evening? And let me just take off the sound and make sure we have some sound in game just in case, because I've been recording my Factorio train tutorial. Finally it's here, and I am actually quite happy with it. It is barely less than 40 minutes, but it is less than 40 minutes, and I think that's an achievement. And I only cover the very basics of everything now. I'm wearing the same shirt now. No, wearing a similar shirt, not the same one, because that one doesn't fit 2 people. So, did anyone bother to watch it? Don't forget to re-enable the music in game. Already did, but it doesn't do anything just yet. So, did anyone watch the train tutorial? Any comments on it before we just dive in? Is it good? Bad? Too long? Didn't watch? Or anything? Or is everyone still watching it now and that's why there's no comment? Haven't seen it yet. All right, cool. Train tutorial, just got home from work. All right, cool. Yeah, a few days behind. That's fine. Okay, so basically, I don't know. I try to keep a kind of. I kind of keep a schedule on my YouTube, and I don't really know if anyone is actually noticing it. But basically, my idea is, well, we have a bonus series going on, and that's the Let's Start Automating. That's a bonus thing. So that's just what it is. However, aside from that, we have sort of the normal thing, which means every day at 6, most days on at 6 p.m. we release something, and that's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. 4 days will be our Death World series. Yes. Then Tuesdays I'll do the summary of this Twitch series, and then on Thursdays I'll have a masterclass, and that's kind of actually the rhythm. So that I only on Saturdays I don't have anything on at that, and then I might sprinkle in some other stuff, like for example the Mortal Shell thing. Say, I do enjoy the close-up 5-minute recap updates part of the stream. Thank you, St. Cabbage. Thank you. I'm just trying to see it, and we might expand it or lessen it or anything. It just feels like I have a tendency to, if I go into the game, then I want to immediately start just doing stuff. I can look on the other screen and I can see an absolute disaster happening, but I'm trying not to do it. But we need to do it. Not till I get home from work, but I'm sad it's because I just started learning trains a couple of days ago. Yeah, I was really feeling it that sort of from the comments here in chat, on the comments on YouTube, on Reddit, I was just really feeling that the people who just got into the game are now at the point where they look at the trains and go like, how do I do this? So I felt that it was right now, even though it's one of those that you can always prepare more for this, right? I think I just heard you say the recap of Twitch happens on Tuesdays. So does that mean each one starts with the previous Tuesday? No, it's Monday. It's Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. That'll be summarized. That'll be summarized into the next Tuesday. That's how it goes, right? That makes sense. Because when I'm done Thursday evening, then I can record it Monday or Tuesday, and then then it fits. All right, should we dive into the game and see how Factorio is behaving tonight? Let's see. Oh, oh, you know what? There's no Factorio. There it is. Ha. I think I can take the Relicta off. I've been using the same overlay for Relicta. I don't think I need that. Boop. I don't have sound again, right? I don't have sound. Why do I not have sound anymore? Why is this just... Okay, there is sound. It's just extremely quiet on my end. Yep, there's music, there's stuff. Hello, Chris. You heard the windows spring. Yeah, that was the thing. I didn't hear the bing, so I got worried. Look at that. Look at this awful mess. Who the hell builds a base this awful? Oh, I can't even figure out why it is. It's my green circuits, but why are my green circuits not working? Hello, tall man. Good to see you. Hello, Lorenzo. And good evening, PJTR. Did not see you there. There is an acute lack of copper. Why we not have copper suddenly? That one is dead. Oh, it's probably our stupid trains, right? Our stupid train setup. We did a very advanced train setup last time. And yeah, this is... welcome to Nilaus Doing Trains. If only there was a train tutorial that would, for once, show me how not to make... you know, that one? I really don't like not having one here, but 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually not enough space to do that. That will allow them to just get out. Oh. Is that actually enough if I hold it here? Still not, but almost. Oh, that's a disaster. It's a disaster. It blocks that one. Don't. No. Right. Yeah, I don't need this one. I can't have this one, actually. I have to leave it there. Damn. But I can't take these ones, right? I can take this one. From here, there will be enough room. Yes. Maybe. 1, 2, yeah. Would it be possible to quickly run through your thought process for when, what to module, and which modules to use? Maybe it'll be covered in at some point in a masterclass, but not really necessarily. Ah, man, just my whole base just shut down because of one little train deadlock. Isn't that just how it should be? Let's check this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. All right. Yeah, modules. Okay, I can just generally say that I want to go. I want to do. So modules have a fixed cost, so it costs something to build one module, right? So as it costs something to build a module, I want to make sure that since that's in short supply, I get the most bang for my buck for each module I use. Therefore, if I only have 4 modules and I need to get the most bang for my buck, I don't want to put them into just 4 random copper wire. Even though they will produce a lot of items, it's still just copper and it's still just nothing. But if I put it into the most complex, the most expensive material on the entire production lane, the rocket parts, then I get the most bang for my buck as long as it is, or as because it is constrained. And somehow I need to get up here as well. Therefore, it's basically you want to module things that are expensive. And of course, you can also say that if you're building something that's super expensive, but you rarely build it, then it might not be worth it. Such as if you are having a Coverx process, but the Coverx process is idle 99% of the time. Maybe that's not the best place. Generally speaking, I want to get Mark 1 modules in on a lot of things fast, and only sort of when I get that, then I start selecting where I want my Mark 2 modules or Mark 3 modules. And my priorities are, of course, the rocket silo. Then I want to do oil, because usually I can't support enough oil with what I have inbound here. Actually, in this case I can. So this is actually just consuming and producing as much as we can here. Oh yeah, okay, it's actually output constraint, so that's very nice for once. This one isn't. This one's okay, good. Then I'm looking at stuff like blue circuits. They're also very expensive, so that's a great place to put things. They are just not getting anything in because the production is just catching up now. And that's going in here, restarting the red circuits, and then moving on. Do you always skip past Mark 2? Yes, absolutely. I have no need of Mark 2. They don't do enough. Mark 1 is great because it doesn't require blue circuits. And if you are going to blue circuits, then go all the way to Mark 3. Oh, 2 almost simultaneous subs. So thank you very much, Chronoia with the Twitch Prime, and welcome. Brand new subscriber, welcome to the community. Thank you for joining. X-Launch for the 6 months. Good to see you. Welcome home, champion. And this one, let's see. Didn't we update this to blue at some point? I thought we did. Huh, never mind. Yeah, we did. We absolutely did. Didn't we? We absolutely upgraded this to blue. But someone must have undone it while I looked away. Let's blame Timbo for that one. I have one use for 25 Mark II modules of 2 types. Hammer Armor Mark II. Yes, absolutely. That's what you need it for. Exactly. Let's blame Timbo. Totally unfair and unreasonable. So, hello Cerulean. Good to see you. Unless I already said hi to you. Oh yeah, there you are. Good evening everyone who was there. So, did that kind of answer your question, Lorenzo? Was it you, Lorenzo? Yes. Oh, also, modules should be updated. They are more updated so that they're moving faster. Obviously, they're not moving here because we are waiting for rockets. Yeah. You know what? I have something we can do. Ooh, don't run through. Well, the copper was kind of iffy. This is not the Death World map. The Death World map is only on YouTube, so this is a different map. Exclusively for my Twitch series. Not at all the same, except it kind of looks the same. It kind of looks the same. Run.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Thank you, Bernd. It must be Bernd Stromberg for the gift sub, and I went to Caper Beast. Let's make at least sure that these are upgraded. This looks very much like something I was kind of forgetting. And then we're missing a few, right? No, not really. There, good. So this one is also just getting a tiny bit more productivity. Is there a mod to simplify the train logistics? Nope. There's no mod to simplify the train logistics. If you think logistics train network will simplify it, then that's not the case. It'll make it. You have to spend your time on understanding the mod instead of spending the time on understanding the trains. And I think it also becomes a bit magical because now they have a mod taking care of something for you, and then you're gonna go like, why did this happen? I don't know. It just did. So now things are finally working again. Of course, red is dead, as always. Red is really our bottleneck of the entire operation. How are we going to get red to be better here? What would be our idea? All of this is updated, so good ideas on how to improve our red circuit production. Yeah, Jeff, that's a really good point. That was kind of what I tried to articulate, but of course you did it better as usual. So, yeah, instead of if you're unsure about understanding the train logistics or the train network, then you have a mod, and then you have to spend a lot of effort on understanding the mod in order to not necessarily understand the train. Of course, you can do things with logistics train network that you can't do any other way, but you're still sort of, it's not really a thing. Well, the thing is, if we look at it, since this one is constantly flowing, then it's actually green circuit constrained. So beacons are not going to do anything. Better modules, sure. I could do better modules for sure, and we can do that just on starting on that one. And let me just do that part. Does that work? No, it doesn't, because I took these out. Do I have any? Let's see. We are getting on the way 4. Yeah, so obviously not working. Not enough. And this is not even a full belt coming in. Why is it not a full belt? It should be a full belt. I want these to be prioritizing outbound, 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 and then only residual go beyond. Yeah, it absolutely must go everything in there. How does your blueprint for Roboport's power look like? Roboport power? That's my city block thing. I think that must be what you're referring to. Like this. That's my standard city block. Good evening, Motor Bear. How many biters? Not many biters. We are not even on a double queue, so it's nice and quiet. Not much to do here. We also hooked up more copper, so I think this might be a location. So at this point, you might go like, build more everything. And yes, I'd love to build more. So if we look at this, we have 8 lanes of 30, that's 240, but 6 lanes of 45, that would be 6 lanes of blue is more. Hey, Christopher AG, thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back. That's 270. So if I want to convert this, it's pretty obvious. I need to steal one line from here to go up here. Then I can do... How would I do this most reasonably? If I take 9 lanes of... 9 lanes. How do I make 9 lanes into 6 lanes? A 9 to 6 splitter. Yeah, we know 9 to 6 splitters are not happening, right? But a 3 to 2 splitter, could that work? I wonder how good a 3 to 2 balancer is. Probably not very good, is my guess. It doesn't look good. But that basically is, I'm taking this and making it into 2. I'm taking this and making it into 2. And then we'll get another one from here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's upgrade this to blue lanes. We'll do that all the way here. Get blue in here. That doesn't seem right. Okay, that's a headache for another day. No, because this needs to be blue, but it doesn't need to be 8 lanes of this many lanes of blue. No. The Gravanda dashboard broken. What happened? That's really? Is it? Why did you break it? Yeah, that doesn't look good. Good evening, Overpower. The stats watcher, it wasn't running for some reason. Oh. Did I not pay Timbo the... Is it cheaper? No, nothing is cheaper. Alright, let's get this one out. I don't really know how I'm going to do this correctly. But look at this. Alright, now everyone's going to yell at me because I built it manually next to it. Great. I know.
Illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Welcome home. Thank you, Night Shrouds, for the 10 months of Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. That one. Cut. Yeah. Cut. Yeah. And that's not really working, is it? Because the kind of the... Feels really weird. Really weird doing this. Because this one's obviously way overbuilt. How do I do this in a right way? I don't get it. Expecting me to see people sub for so long, yet have never typed one letter into chat. Kudos on the restraint. Cool. Hello, Migrate. How am I? I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you? You're doing Factorio, so what's not to like? How do I most simply convert 8 or 9 lanes of... One of the mods? What? I know you don't like priority splitters on the bus, but it might work in this case. No, it doesn't. It needs to be blue, and I need to make it blue. So first of all, my first issue is I need to get one of these lines that are idle down here up. This is fine. I can do that. If I can just do this part, right? It'll empty itself, and then I do the bad one here. This one will go in instead. Once this one empties, thank you very much. Hold on, let me see something. I do have a green circuit build here. What does it look like? I'm just gonna place you here just to figure out what the hell's going on. That one. It takes 2 blue lanes in. It takes 2 blue lanes in. Then that's no different. Then what? But what is it outputting? This outputting... Yeah. Too much. Yeah. There. You know, even though this is better, then I'd rather want something that looks consistent. Consistency is better. And then obviously, all of this goes blue. And in this case, now there is, I'm holding shift to run faster. Pff, well done. Here, my friends, I'll do my priority splitter because that is actually a good idea to do it there. There we go. Just to make sure that things will flow a bit. Oh, that's awful that it's both upgrading and downgrading at the same time. Huh, weird. Heimdall, thank you very much for the 8 months. More biters, absolutely. Speaking of more biters, yep. Let's bring our friend up here. Actually, just bring him up here first. So that he can go in a straight line to that location fast as possible. Hex go brr. Okay. Uh-huh. Really leaning into the memes. Really? Really, really? Can you just please go away? Ugh, those pointers are just not doing much. Let's send the green one down here to do a bit of repair. Good. This goes out. And now we do blue. I don't actually think this will make much of a difference because I'm just replacing. Yeah. There. Okay. So that should be better. We're not supposed to put that spam in chat, but my BAM on those emotes don't cover moderators. Oh, right. Yeah, that's why. That's why he's it's quiet except for moderator spam. Where? Oh, you've got stuck. You always get stuck right there. Oh, let's try the new one. Oh, I wonder where it is. Let me just grab my emote and press Shift V. It jumps. Oh, but it's the other one, the green one. Shift V. How about that? How about that? That's so cool. New mod update from Jeff just released shortly, sometime. Upgrading belts to make use less bells, kind of not really, to be honest. It's more like upgrading them to prepare for the future. And I go that one. Now you can go in and clear out the last biter nest. There. This is working. The point here is I'll now have why is... Yeah. Good. Which will go in here. Let me take these up. Ta-da! We want one more. Shortly, I hope. Unfortunately, this is kind of not great. Yeah, I have to do this just to keep the other ones flowing. There you go. And I am going to upgrade the hell out of this one. There's something that's not working. Now there's nothing there. Get it? This is a massive non-upgrade, but we'll do it anyway. Yeah. I know I can take more, and then I'll just merge it in here, 6 to 4, and it's going to be fine. Then we'll have 6 blue lanes of... Yeah, 6 blue lanes coming out, I think, eventually. I mean, we're going to do this, and it's not really going to work, because this will obviously take more. Yeah, that's like a stupid idea. What did I do this for? I wish I could undo, but I can't really do undo, can I? Yeah, look at that. I can't undo until it's completely done. Ugh. Alright, let's try it anyway. The only thing that was different with this is... Alright, I have to adjust it. I have to take this one out. So red goes to that one, this one goes the other way around. This is just bad stuff. That one, right? So we downgrade actually. This is really silly to do. But the thing is, the previous design was relying on getting 90 in by 3 red belts. What I'm doing now is getting 90 in by 2 blue belts, which means I don't need to upgrade the other things unless I also scale it down. So until I get it better, then this is gonna have to just be fine, right? However, why do I have... This one definitely needs to be upgraded to blue. I don't have blue belts. Where are my blue belts? Why do I not have blue belts right there? Anyway, this is the worst setup ever. Bloop, 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 bloop. Can you see Vichu message about troubleshooting the start integration real quick? What? Debug menu? What debug menu? What am I supposed to do? Can you check if the Factorio mod is doing something? Factorio, yes, it's there. It is there. It's doing something. Sorry, I was just deeply embroiled in this thing. Alright, let me just see. Angiloob, are your masterclass blueprints available somewhere? I kind of wanted the city block and train blueprints to lay out my base properly. Yes, they are kind of not there. They're not sort of officially released because I don't have that masterclass done yet. But they are available on my Pastebin site, and I think it's called Grid. No, it's grid aligned. It is. So check the masterclass called Grid Aligned Blueprints. That's the one. That one has all the blueprints. Kind of. Oh no. Oh no. Why am I keep doing this? Because I didn't need to do this. It was already on 2 belts, so never mind. Downgrade again. I'm really confusing myself here. There. Don't need to upgrade it. This is fine. This is fine. I just don't need this one anymore. I wonder if that's actually working. That's probably not working though. There, in order to be able to process the full part here. Yeah, so it gets 45 in, and that needs to split to 30 plus 45. And that's good. Good. Everyone's happy. Maybe. I'll build one more of these. For show. And I want to build it there. And then I try to get this one aligned as close as possible. Yeah. And the idea is that the next upgrade on this one will actually be modules and beacons, but we can't afford the modules and beacons just yet, so unfortunately we are not going to do that right now. Yeah. So this one, why is this not full? That I don't get. Why is it not full? Why is the copper not getting all the way in? Oh, right. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. That one is constraining the whole damn thing. Damn. The belt before the splitter is red. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much, Sisyphus. You are just generally showing an aptitude for spotting my errors. And Vivian Vicaris, and Kirk, and everyone else, and Thranvir. I guess I'm not really paying attention to chat because I just want to go faster, faster, faster. All right, so this part is coming in. It should be coming in faster, but it isn't. It actually shouldn't be doing this. I think it's time for us to hook up another iron line here so we get more iron in. Yeah, definitely get more iron in. Let's do that. Can a megabyte be classified by a certain amount of city blocks? Nope. Megabytes is generally... Ooh. Why is this dead? Who did that? Who did that? Oh my god, who did that? I know. I know who did that. At least one of them is kind of working. At least empty. And delete this. Okay, we'll shoot it. So the top one we don't have anymore. And then this one just disappears soon. Actually, I have a better idea. It's not a good one, but it's a better idea. Not enough. Yeah. Take this out. Take this out. Take this out. Point is, this can now be kind of upgraded. Let's see here. And then I just take this part. Okay, that didn't work. There. I know I'm mixing belts. Nope, a calculator, thank you very much. Here. Here. So the idea of this is that we will eventually be able to get blue lines up here as well. Blue machines. Blue machines? Oh, right. We were working on the more iron inbound. That should be easy. This blue plus red stuff is giving me nightmares. Yeah, me too. Me too. It's always the same. It's always the same kind of nightmare I get. It's one of those like, oh yeah, it should be possible to just easily do. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, I'm going to take the whole thing and nothing but the thing and then smash it in here and everything is going to work. Except kind of all of the most important part. But you're gone anyway, right? You're gone anyway. So what if I try one more time? What if I try one more time? Oh yeah. There's something about these that just don't really feel right. Okay, running on tracks, running on tracks. Ah, hello. Small electric power pole is in the way. Oh, who cares about small electric power poles? In what world do we like small? Where's the small electric power pole in the way? Where would there be a small electric? It's not even a medium, it's a small. Where? Okay, maybe I can see it from the map. I can't see. Oh, there. That's so weird. Small. That one. Ha! That's the most irrelevant thing in the world. Ta-da! Everything is working. This is now a green circuit and it's automatically getting stuff inbound immediately and it just works. This one will be input priority from the local one. Yes, please. I can take 3 lines, 3 of those lines, and then put them into that one. What if I take them out and put them in there? Yeah, that's way better. This is always a nightmare. This upgrade from red to blue is just yeah, it is giving me nightmares. Boom, boom. And this part. Ah, inventory full, inventory full, inventory full. Everything always inventory full.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Thank you very much. Hey, always Kirk. Thank you for the 6 months of Twitch Prime. Really appreciate it. Okay, and at this point, we want to get a 4-3. I know 4-3 are awful with more awfulness. That's actually a 3-4. 4-3. And I know it's not going to be fully saturated here. This one will not be blue lines because it's going to come out from red lines. So let me just harvest some useless blue lines here. Got it. So they will only be red lines. This will only be red lines. They're going in here. And this one will, however, be blue, including that one. Okay. So, oh. Honestly, why is nothing coming in yet? I would have expected to see stuff on this belt by now. Get this one out. Okay. For it is not equal to 3 blue. I am aware of that, but I don't have an option right now. I did also mention it, that I knew that it was not quite at ratio, but if it's not, then we'll just tweak it somewhere. Right, you know, beggars can't be choosers, and certainly we feel a bit like beggars right now. Whoop. I could have just gotten like a common blueprint, but no. I'm always like, you know what? It must be, I must be there now. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? There we go. Oh crap, that's actually totally not what I thought. Yeah, okay. This is really not what I thought it would be. I forgot. Maybe that's a big mistake. There. Whew. Alright, so now the next question is, why the hell are we not getting anything? I think I have a pretty good reason here. Alright, Chris, take care. Thanks for joining. I'll be here shortly. Closed, open, closed. What? I came into the office today. I haven't put on pants since March. Pants are the worst, am I right? Shoes also turns out not comfortable. Yeah, I'm actually I'm not wearing shoes right now, but I'm also standing on a, what is it actually? I had a comfy chair in my living room, and then I didn't really have room for it, so now I took the sort of upholstery, and that's the one I'm standing on. So that's really nice. I don't know if there's anything particular Christian about having wearing shoes. Well, is it coming? Yes, finally. And as we have already noticed, it's not quite the same. 6. Do you want to abandon some of... Oh yeah, this one can actually help. This one can help. I have 4, 5, 6. Okay, so when this one is dead, it's dead now. Let's wreck that one. You should wear sandals and drink wine. Okay, it gets kind of not really happening. There, this one. Can I just nuke it, or can I just feed it? No, I think that these ones will... Yeah, some of them contain... Some of them contain some stone bricks, or some stone, and that's the problem. Let's see if that works. Oh. Hopefully the stone did not get inserted. Nope. Any of these? Yeah. Some of them could use those. Great. All this goes out, I think. Here.
A new
This one goes out.
Come, steel yourself.
Hey, a new subscriber.
Building an army.
Saber, thank you very much. And welcome to the community. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Absolutely right. Everything I do is a Christian thing. Oh, do I have to redo it? I kind of have to redo it, right? You know it. You kind of know it has to happen. Let me get this one. Because that's got to be the same up here. Where possible. There. Right? So this goes out. This goes out. Nope. This goes out. Yuki. Yeah. Got it. So. Oh, this is the worst feeling. This is the worst feeling. You're gonna hate me for it. Sorry. Didn't we just do the other way? Yeah, we did. We kind of did. But that was back in the days. That was back in the days. This is different. This one doesn't exist anymore. Why do I have so much crap in my inventory? Because I keep picking up more crap. So. This time, however, I'm gonna do it less stupid. Let's get these modules in here. Come on, give me those 20. Complete these, and then 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, 0. Except that one will be different. Yes. So these 4 lanes will be fully saturated. They will be going up here. Everyone will be happy. Go up here until that location. Where these come in. And that's where I cut. Because at this point we are going to make a 6 to 4. And then it will be balanced. Then it will actually be full loan. Full... where is it? Balance, balance, balance on that one. Keep going up. 2... a 6 to 4. Now, isn't that wonderful in every way, shape, and form? I'll start by doing this. And then I will immediately say, you know what? This is how I get it over to the right number, and I can copy from this one to here, which will be only blue. So these will now be 4 full blue lanes upwards. Yes. Like that one. Like that one. And like these two. Perfect. Whew. And here comes the tough part, because this is actually going to be exactly the same situation where we get 6 lanes, and I'm going to cut this off. And these will also have to sort of, let's call it compromise. While we build a mirror version of this. I know, keep saying that. Did you know that there is a thing that allows me to do stuff? Yes, I did know that there's a thing that allows me to do stuff. But I do like this part. There's just something pleasant about being able to screw this up myself. And maybe eventually I'll actually get some kind of understanding of how these work. Okay, so far the boss is maxed out. What is the plan for making... Oh, this is just my starter base. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is just a starter base. There. Now I have 6 lanes of... 6 red lanes. They're red lanes. I know that I'm using blue belts here, but there's 6 red lanes of green circuits going up. Boom. And that will support everything up here. Eventually everything has to be upgraded, but let's do the most important things first. So this one, oh look at us. Oh yeah, okay. I was like, oh, we have enough red circuits, but obviously we have enough red circuits because we've killed the green circuit. So it's kind of green circuit constraints and not because it's actually doing fine. Let's throw in some modules that we have handily here. Still kind of a lot. Made it in. I should taught undergrads many years ago for a couple of years. Much better than high school kids. You can imagine. I can imagine that. I would imagine that undergrads, there's also the part that they paid to be there, so they should, at least in theory, be more motivated to put in the work. I mean, theory, right? You didn't reconnect your underground belts going to the right. My underground belt going to the right. The what stuff? The devil kid? Underground belts of what? Of green circuits, red circuits, blue circuits, copper, iron, I don't know. Shift V. Alright, get back here. You need to get to basically this location, then I can guide you down here. Unless your parents are paying. Yeah, but how does the trash slot works? Guess the drones take them to somewhere. Yeah, they just take them to just logistic storage, where they'll just have retire. They're basically out there on a farm, living there, and if someone requests something, then it'll come from there. This one can be removed, I think. Hope. Yeah, definitely. What undergrounds? The ones at the last green merge. The ones at the last green merge. Here? Oh, right. Yeah. The other ones. The stuff that I was making room for. Thank you. Good spot. That's pretty miserable to miss that. Luckily, that's still reachable. Is that the correct way? Inbound? Outbound. Yeah? Yes, that works. And this is great. Look at this. It's actually almost 4 full blue belts. And it should saturate really quickly. And they're going out there, like focused out there, which means these parts can be updated. Thank you. And this part could be upgraded there. Of course, as soon as we do this, and this actually becomes a bottleneck, or actually stops being a bottleneck, then we'll have all sorts of other things. Look at that. Look at the red circuits just go, and the blue circuits are also flowing. Finally, we have something. This is a decent amount of blue circuits. Reds are doing fine, I guess. Yeah, blues are really the ones that are not working. I'm kind of thinking that this is the one we should have upgraded instead of some random red circuits down here. What do you think? You missed one of the undergrounds. What? I need one. At the break, can you please log out of the server and log in again? That might fix the stat page. Alright, I'll do that. We are coming up on the break. What did I not do? Cyclops, you missed one of the undergrounds. You still miss one underground green. Okay, so that's where... down here. Wow, I'm just blind. Yep. It looks better. Or slightly less worse, so whatever we call it. Yeah, some of that out, some of that one. I feel I have too much weird stuff. It's probably because I still carry around yellow undergrounds there. That one, that one, that one. 200 repair packs seems a bit excessive, doesn't it? What else? Let's see how many of those come back. Good. That should be fine. I also probably don't need 100 of these because I'm not actually building big things. I just build a few things. There. And these ones need to go up. One of them has to come back in. That one don't need it. That one don't need it. This one. Sure. Cool. Oh, why is the green... why is this one so dead? This needs to... 1, 2, 3. Hey, that should be upgraded to blue. Do I recur 200? Oh yeah, I do. Huh. That's kind of stupid. Even 100 isn't too much. Alright. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. I am going to give myself a little task, or give my poor bots a little task. There. That part should be blue. And then I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back in 2 minutes. And I have to log out. Do I have to log... I should log out first, right? Yeah. Unfortunately. There. Cool. So, short break, then we'll be back. Don't go away. Alright, welcome back. Let's jump in and please look away as I log into the server. Can you do a super quick train system tour when you come back? In particular, any wiring being used for your train network? That's a big one. We can do that. I really want to get done with this update thing. So the next question, Vichu, did it work? Let's go back out there. Thank you everyone for being here tonight. Let me just refresh the good old stats page. Nope. Well, it's because Timbo is not here. Doesn't look like it. Nope, doesn't work. Alright, let's go out here and clean the few remaining subs around here. And let's go. Okay, so this one, haha, wonderful, isn't it? That one is all blue and super happy, right? That's good. Well, almost happy. There. So at this location, we have... Why is this one not getting there? Never mind. Small biter nest north of Purple Otron. What? I don't see it. North of? That's not it. That's a laser turret. And, okay, so at this point, I am going to take this out because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about that? 6 red lanes inbound. 6 red lanes inbound is going to be 4 blue belts outbound. And that's where we are going with this. So these just remain as red. Here, go up here. They're happy as red. Happy as red can be. There. All of this. Boom. And I take this out. And we take the one we just... That one. So we get that inbound. And lo and behold, we now have 4 full blue lanes of iron on the bus. So 4 blue, 4 blue. Not quite good enough, but that's because we're not getting enough inbound here. Okay, this is good. They stupid trains. I think the spider don't help Ninos to do other things than hunting down biters all the time. Absolutely, absolutely. It's a massive, massive help. Copper trains. Copper trains. Why are they... What? Let's actually spend just a second more on this. Alright, what's the issue? Oh, I did fix it for one of them, but I didn't fix it for all of them. Watch this. Just a quick and last question for me. No, don't worry. Is the login usually, compared to the last few days, as quick to the server? No, yeah, I don't know. Don't think so. I think I didn't notice anything different. I usually do notice things different. Ooh, an update. Here, so what this one does is allow it to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trains around here. Too bad we can't make a path of spider for the spider turn and schedule a patrol. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yep. And then let's get it out there. Alright, so I think this is working. Oh yeah, this is still working. It's always working because we still have stuff coming in from the bottom. That one. Let's look at all of these lines. They look great. Is there any way that I could get... Well, if this one was actually able to support more, it isn't. But almost, I mean... These two are not quite full, but almost full, right? I don't think I can get more out of this. I mean, obviously, look at that. I don't have enough coming in. I mean, I think the simplest thing, and I don't really know if it actually is going to make any difference, would just be upgrading for all of this here. There. Just update all of this. Fine. Figure it out. Good evening from the hospital. Well, Lord Pixtor of Sweden, what's your predicament? And hope that I can keep you entertained while you convert us. And yeah. The only downside, if belting Spartans for reload. Yeah. Reloading is kind of not great. Okay. Oops. That one just needs to be going away whenever someone comes by. How many rockets? 29 according to it. And I have 34. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. It's actually going... Well, obviously it's going down today because, you know... Yeah, so we're going to run out of chests. And so far, I'm winning on the rocket launching thing today, even though we're just having a puny little starter base here. Those are closed. Those are open. This is excellent. Someone said they might get some new features with the next update. Okay, someone said. Okay. Right. So, I think that okay, I'm actually gonna go back on my upgrade here on this random plastic one, this random red circuit one. It's not good. It's not worth it either. Hey, thank you, Jig. I feel like I took your bait. Thank you for taking my bait. I appreciate it. I appreciate bait taken. This feels wrong, but I'm gonna do it. There. There. Oh no, that didn't happen. Ah, this upgrade planner is not my friend.
Kind gesture.
Woo, thank you, icebergs. Thank you. Also taking the bait. Great. I love putting bait if it works. That's 4 rockets right there. Damn, I'm pricing these rockets too cheaply. Really? That's alright. But that's also why we have this one now.
A generous bestowal.
Thank you, Cerillion, for the $5 500-bit donation. Thank you. Donations from you always come in 500 bits. That's so nice. Let's get that one. Alright, let's get this back to where the other ones were, right? This is now back to normal. Looks good. Yeah. This is unfortunately just the way it can be. I can't do anything more on that one because if we now look, I think missed one speed module. Always miss one speed module. Oh yeah, the speed modules in here maybe. Don't see it. Oh, that one. That's what you meant. Yep. I'm officially at a loss on the stats page. We need our magician to wave his magic wand. Yes, we absolutely do. Alright, so I think this one is the one we have to upgrade because this is using... Actually, we just need to make it work faster because it's actually backlogging now on blue circuits. That's pretty damn nice. If this is backlogging on blue circuits, it's lovely. This is backlogging on circuits. This is backlogging on circuits. This might actually mean that we could... Okay, so either I scale this one up with like proper modules and beacons. I think the easiest thing to do would be okay, let's build it here. I think we can build a very simple setup. It's still gonna be fine, like this. Here. Is that actually what you want? Because the other builds have all productivity and no speed in the machines. Also, you have some Mark 3s in the machines. What? Yeah, but this one is just copper, plastic, steel. We have enough of that right now, so I'm not so worried about it. This one is just light oil, so I'm not so worried about it right now. We'll deal with it when it becomes a problem. Until then, it doesn't need to be, but this is the one that can't keep up. At least the one that's lacking, or more likely, this is the one that uses red circuits that we are short on and blue circuits that we're short on. The other things we're not really short on that. We can let that slide for a while. So this is the one I want to make more efficient. Yeah, so what I can do is just go closest one is inbound, and no, outbound, this is inbound, and this is outbound. And we just take that one. Ugh. Something like this. No, it's the other way around. That one goes here. Out, out. Right? So I can do module, module. I mean, I can build more modules, but that's no need. There. How much is this going to be? And I think I need some... What? Shift N? Control N? What? Do I not have max rate calculator in this mod pack? Huh. Crazy. We need that. And this one. Tiles. Well, it does need to be installed to work, and it's not installed, so it's not working. So, yeah, I guess that that bait didn't really work out. Actually, it should be vanilla feature. It should be, yeah, but it isn't. All right, so this is the one I want to do, so I can just knock out that one and just pick up everything on the belt, and then just let it run out for a second. It's gonna take 30, 40 something seconds. All right, this one, yeah, okay, so let's do it the old-fashioned way. It's 175 and 40% productivity. This is, yeah, we're going from 12% productivity to 40% productivity. I'll take that. Thank you very much. And it's also way faster. So, I don't know. I kind of forgot how to do these calculations. All right, let's try and see how much it consumes, because then we just match the consumption according to... Nope. That's not a good idea either. Nothing is a good idea. Yeah. Okay, let's... Now you're saying it, Gunther. Then we have to have to do it. All right, let's work our way through it, right? Let's look at production. The thing is, I don't know what the target production is. That's why I'm doubt. I don't know what the target consumption or the target production is. So how do, when I get the result of this one, they go like, this is 1.3, right? Yes. So what does that tell me? That's the part, right? Anyway, so calculator. At least we have that one. It creates 1.4 because of productivity every 30 seconds. Yes, please. I have 4 of them. Okay. And they're crafting at 1.75. Boom. This thing here produces 33 per second. Okay. What about this one? Then I have all of this, right? All of this. How many do we have? We have... That is 44. Okay, so... I can't get rid of that one. Q. It produces 1.12 because of the 12% productivity every 30 seconds. And then it's 44 of them. And then multiplied by the crafting, 193, something like that, 1.35. Okay, divided by 0.33. That means I need 5 of these. Boom, then we're happy. See, I can still do it. Where's that being attacked? We'll go up here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will already be more than the previous. And I'm running out of that. That's actually okay. That's okay, right? I'm getting a few of these in. 28 inbound, so that should solve this as well. Good. Yep. Got it. And let's build some of these outbound here and here. And then actually remember to take a box of there. That should be better. And it should work. Can't you get the mod as it won't work? No, we don't want to do that. We don't install mods during the play unless it's super urgent, and it's not. So what we did here is a significant update, not like a super massive update. The one argument you could go with is that this is very heavy on the productivity modules, and you'd rather want to be heavy on the speed modules. Hello, Sense. Welcome. This one, yes, one. It is what it is. It works. Works too slow, but that's it. This one is fully saturated, so isn't this also time for us to build another one, right? Wouldn't that be cool if we could just build another one of these and just like that, improve it, double it in size? Yes, please. Double the happiness. And I think it works. It's probably going to start running out of everything right now. But this is the whole point. You want to keep scaling this one up until you use all the materials you have in your bus. Because Casa UPS is updates per second. And that's how fast the game runs. It runs at 60 updates per second, 60 frames per second. That also means 60 updates per second. And if you have a too big of a base, the updates cannot keep up. On a server, it's a bit more complicated because there's a sort of a mix between what the server can keep up with and what your local PC can keep up with. Right, this looks fantastic. We're almost out of subs. 3 more subs, and then it's just done. And then I can actually send my Spidertron out to do some real work instead of this. This is not keeping up. Oh, blue circuits are almost not. All right, it's all good. It's all good. What about you? Do you have everything you want? Nope. That's like the simplest way. Just empty my inventory into this one, and then once I can't empty anymore in, then I know that it has everything it wants. Maybe not the wood, but that's a different matter. Here, all of this. Okay, radar's probably fine. Let's make sure that it has enough laser turrets there. And then now it's, I would call this to be refueled. Perfect. I'll take this one out. And I'll just walk it down here because I think some of this one just needed something. Alright, I will now... It's the same as TPS, except I don't know what TPS is. Hey Patrick, did you leaving already? Alright, thanks for joining Patrick. See you around. Alright, let's see. So the next thing that we want to do, Shift V, you're here, you're dead, and go up and take that one out before it starts attacking. And that is good. Ticks per second. Oh, okay. Don't play Minecraft. Alright, so at this point, I would say our base is sort of operating at what you can kind of expect it to do at sort of this tech level, I would say, right? These are working, they're flowing. We have 4 blue belts of greens, 4 blue belts. Why are they not blue belts here? They will be blue belts soon enough. Oh, you'll be blue soon enough. Whoosh. Doesn't actually need to be up here, but it's at least coming in here as 4 blue belts of iron, 4 blue belts of copper, and then on the other side here we have 6 blue lanes of copper plus 4 blue lanes of iron going exclusively into the green circuits. And that's what keeps this one fed with enough, with 4 lanes, 4 blue lanes of greens. Almost. Almost. I don't know why it's only almost, by the way. It really should be fully saturated. I'm also taking a bit out there, so that might be something. Yeah, but there's still gaps when it comes out. I don't get why there are gaps. There really shouldn't be gaps anywhere. Like, iron is all the way, copper is all the way. So this one should be fine. Doesn't matter. Right, so maybe now is finally the time for us to start thinking about how are we going to build the future base. No, sorry. I was promising to talk a bit about the train network because it's actually kind of cool that we built here. We built it last time, so if you weren't here last time, you don't get any of the train network. The overall idea of the train network is that things can come in from the south or the north. Pretty obvious. This base can't scale beyond this, what we are right now, by the way. Right, and coal, copper, and stone will be unloaded on this side, and anything that comes in must come from the north. So any copper, stone, or coal will always come from the north. That means if I have a copper location here, we're going to follow this one. And we'll follow it. It'll have to go in here. It goes in to the first one, which is a waypoint. This waypoint is forcing it to go in on a transit line. This outer line here is just purely transit. It'll just bypass everything. You can see it's overtaking some of the iron trains. It just goes around, coming up here, up to a fueling station, which isn't fueling, by the way. And then at this point, it waits for 2 seconds and until one of these copper locations is open and available for getting another load. This one is open immediately, so it just comes in immediately. And there it is. That was actually a really good case. The thing that we have is let's have a look at one of those locations, one of the copper locations. Yep, Barugisa, the blueprints are in my masterclass. Here, we have a condition which basically says, first of all, we summarize how much is in this location. Do you have a video on that or are you planning one? Neither. I'm in every single base I make, I come up with a new and hopefully a bit innovative train system. And I don't have tutorials for any of them or for all of them. I don't know if I should. I don't know if it would just be confusing, like, oh, here's another new train system. I could do that, but it wouldn't really be maybe a masterclass. AMAT? I don't know whether... No, it's not. It's not big. It just basically, if it's open, it opens. It's only 2 stations inbound. And that's Andy Man's average thing. Right, what it does is it summarizes how much is in here. If it is less than 40,000, it sends a green signal. The green signal is displayed here. But it also goes into this one and says, if it's green signal, keep it open. I will also take the green signal here and then convert it back into a copper signal, which now goes on the green wire. Green wire says 1 copper station is open, and you can also see that also 1 iron station is open. As long as this copper station is open, the copper trains will just keep coming in here, trying to keep up. They actually won't be able to keep up, I think, because now we have a really juicy demand here. Hey, thank you, Iceberg. Thank you for the €5? £5? Looks like more than €5. €5. Wow. Wow, the dollars are worthless these days. Damn. Crap. Thank you for the €5. Since all my income is in dollars, it actually kind of means a lot that the dollar is junk right now. So thank you for donating euros. That's very nice of you. How does your city block wiring work with the red and the green cross? It just works. Everything is wired on there's a global, everywhere you can see it's there. So it just connects everything. And thank you very much. Trying to keep that dream alive. It's very nice of you. All right, so this one, this will show us now it's actually 2 copper locations open and a coal location, and the iron location is open. And that means the trains will just keep coming in here. That's the last one. We have one left, 1 sub left, and then we've cleaned out all the biter subs. What does the 40,000 setting come from? That's me setting it here. That's me just putting it in as a constant, basically saying I want 40,000 in this location. If there's less than 40,000, then please send in another train, because I know that the trains take a while to actually get here. So yeah, just a Warhammer fan, absolutely. The capacity of these loader chests is 76,800, so it can certainly take more, but 76,800 is too much to go. So no pollution? Of course there's pollution. Does add more rockets to launch? Yes, it adds 100 more rockets to launch. Good. Hey Lorenzo, thank you very much. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Just when I thought I could work it out. Okay, so that's how basically how this system works here. Need more neighbors. Thank you.
A new subscriber arrives.
So
It fills you with determination.
yeah, look at that gift sub. Why are you using 4 lanes of trains? Because I have the outer lane here is a transit lane. You can see this one. This is only using it to go to on a bypass, so it doesn't get stuck when there are iron trains coming here and slowing down. That's why. So it goes faster.
Returned.
Time for some orientation. And boom, get out. But I think that our issue right now is either it's probably the loading, right? Yeah, we need more trains. Right, this one's super idle.
Is greatly appreciated.
What about this one? I should send the green one up here. That's not working. You're not gonna get there safely. Let's get you there first. Yeah, we need 2 more trains for each location. Let's do that. Should be simple. Including trains. I'll just do that one. Boop. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Whoa, 1 rocket fuel? Seriously? 3? Why would it do 3? Okay, maybe not. But 100. Why not 100? Or why not? Oh, right. Doesn't matter. I need to switch it to nuclear fuel soon enough. This one is 1. Probably not enough. Let's not have Beatrix yell at me again. This one has the setup. Go. I'll do one more. And go. And then I need one of the other trains. One of the trains that are here. Okay, one train is coming, so I'm just gonna do this. Thank you. Boom, boom. Oh, color? 255. Oh. They're not the same color. Waiting for the trains to come in. Let's see. I really need them to be the same color. This is the wrong one. How do you think will the train scale to into late game? Not this one. Here, this is important. I need to make sure of 255 and 55. Okay. Two 55, 255 and 55. Yes, that's one. Hang in there, Gunther. Oh yeah, for the orientation. But does that mean that one lane never will be used? 2 for normal operation. 1. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so we should be seeing a lot more copper trains coming in, maybe to the point of congestion in the network, but that's fine, I think, maybe. So we now have 4 trains here, that seems like a good number on the distance, and 4 trains here. What about our iron locations? This one has 2, this one has 2. That's not enough. I also want a few more of these. Let's go on the other side and throw some more trains in there. I thought it was 2 transit lanes and 2 feeder lanes. That's also kind of what it is, but that's only kind of. Let's go here. That one. Whoosh. So this one will go to number 2. And the other one will also go to number 2. Oops, nope. I'm just wait for mine to come in here. This is the part we were not happy about. How is this so bad, actually? I just don't really understand why it's so bad. Oh, right, it's that one. It's that damn thing. It's the... Do you have any idea how we could do this in a better way? I kind of could, but it's a poor man's balancer. But at this point, a poor man's balancer is better than no man's balancer. We should also make uranium fuel soon. Is this not coming in? Come on. Boop. Go. So that's the ones for number 2. Number 2 is that one. Then let's look at number 1. Yep. Shift. Trains. 2 more trains on that one. I don't have any trains inbound, so wait a minute. There we go. Trains are inbound. That's 2 fuel. Maybe that's enough. Send it off. Why the E on the refueling station? East. This is the refueling station for the western side. This is the refueling side for the east. Except I'm not refueling there, so it's kind of silly even calling it that. But I'll get it. I'll refuel it at that point. There are my trains, and I'll and go. This is kind of getting a bit congested. That's in a great way, of course. Of course. That one is important. And that one is important. And I have a third one. Ghost in... Oh, okay. Don't run on tracks. Ghost in the station name. Yes, because they are only ghostly stations. They're waypoints. And that one. Alright, so this looks like it's working. Oh, now everything looks like it's working. Boom. Done. Except this one. So basically it has to be for this one. And I could do it like that one. That one would just be like my poor man's balancer. How would I do it here? There. There, right? That's kind of poor man's balancer on trying to make sure that it goes out a bit better. You now have a lot more trains than refueling stations. If the need for iron drops, won't the trains block? Yes, they will. They absolutely will. And I know that. And I kind of just ignore that issue. But it is absolutely correct. And I don't really know how to deal with it in a reasonable manner. Because I can't really make more stations here. This ghosty station is just there to add a penalty to make sure that they don't go this way too easily. And I don't really know, to be perfectly honest, how I want to make sure that I don't accidentally make too much. So I guess it has to be a problem before I find a solution. That's kind of how things work, I guess. Switch. Okay, you're there. Where are you coming from? Weird. Oh, there. Alright, well, cool. I guess it's time to actually go out and attack something. Will continuing to launch rockets cause enough production to keep things moving? Yes. The next thing we want to do here is just making some nuclear fuel. Once we have nuclear fuel, then we need to start looking at. As trains go back to the loading station as unloaded and closed, solution may be making stacker at loading. No. Stacker at loading has no point. It's just 0 point to have stackers at loading. Because that's you already have that by the fact that you can just throw it out because you don't. It doesn't do anything. Having stackers here makes no sense. Because then you can just not have a stacker and just prevent it from leaving here and then have the stacker being behind here. You don't salvage the crash site, just looting it. Yes. I mean, it's nice. Looks nice. It's brand new thing, so why not? How's this one is still going. I mean, we started this some time ago and it's still just chugging along. That's really nice. And how much we got? A lot. Next thing, nuclear fuel. Nope. Nuclear fuel. I find a lot of streamers who play for the first time and want to keep it. Yes. Of course. You also want to keep it. It's nice. I mean, it looks nice. This one can certainly be doing something else now. Doesn't matter. It's completely full. Nothing to see here. And then we're in the classic uranium issue where it's just like it has no value. No value whatsoever. Go out. So my new professor said there are issues and problems in international relations, and the difference is that while you can discuss both, issues have no current solution, but problems do. Are change an issue or a problem? There are solutions waiting to happen. Goodbye. Maybe do some casual exploration out here. More of a blockage at the 2 outposts. Is it? Oh yeah. That's actually because we don't have proper signaling. Not gonna do much at this point, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it can actually stand there. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Same with this one. Put it in there. And then put it in here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Good. Now all I need is... Oh, you got stuck. Ugh. Barely makes it. You're just supposed to get up here just to fix a few things and then go all the way down. But let's take the other one. Bleep, bleep. The modules needed. Oh, that's... You're gonna be so sorry that you went out there. Yep, happy. And green one. Go down there. And go over here. Whoa, lasers? Oh yeah, you are supposed to get lasers. There. Funny how repair bots will fly out even when it's moving, but not the other ones. So you have to... Go? It's not good enough. Pollution map. Yeah, it's bigger than our area, it always is. This means we're gonna get area attacks from all sorts of directions. It is what it is. I can't really prevent that. After playing with Spider-Tron a bit, it feels overpowered or balanced. Overpowered is such a silly term. Overpowered compared to what? Compared to infinitely respawning infinite biters. Well, then it's kind of underpowered because it's definitely not infinite. Taking some of the tedium out of clearing biters, absolutely. Making it just a wee bit fun as well, sure. Doesn't overpowered, doesn't matter. Biters are never supposed to be particularly difficult, in my opinion. They're just going to be a tedium, and they certainly now that's less of a case. The other one, oh, nice feature. Thank you, Jeff. We need to go down here. The other one. Artillery is no OP, you can't move it. You do know about artillery trains, right? And the range of artillery. I could take these out with a good artillery range, I think. Yeah, definitely. But that would be manual click, 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 which is super boring, so... You know. Well, let's start talking about what the next transition is, because I think it's actually... the next transition is, I mean, if you think it's overpowered, it's like, oh, blue circuits are overpowered. All right, then, all right, sure. Overpowered is such a meaningless term in this this case. It makes about as much sense as things being overpowered in Minecraft. It's a building game. Doesn't seem to fire as fast now. Maybe it's running out a bit. Right, let's talk about the transition from here. And I guess the next obvious transition is the fact that we have to build... We are only building a starter base, by the way. Just so everyone is completely clear on this. This is a starter base. Which is your second favorite game? I don't know. Maybe Sekiro? Ghost of Tsushima? Those are really, really good games. I'm guessing this one has the same kind of issue. What are the stations below iron smelting? That one's a copper. That's all we have. Yeah, there's something coming. Okay, and just clearing out. How's this pollution cloud? Okay, so it's definitely outside the pollution cloud. Maybe Cyberpunk releases? Who knows? I don't know. I have really high hopes about it, but I'm also gonna just kind of... this is funny. So we'll just go close. Aha! You thought you could hide, Stenoshko. No, 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 no. Alright, let's see how far we can get out. Can we just explore the rest? No, we can't see more. Let's go on that one. I had to go on that one. Okay. Or spider sons with some landfill? Maybe. That's a good idea. This one did build that, and let's go back. Actually, let's just take this one. You know what? You can also take this one. Even though you're a builder, you can take a single one. Beep, beep. And no, we don't want to take that. Okay, so let's Spidertron this one back. Here. Right, so what are we going to do? What is our future base going to look like? Hello, Red Maverick. Good midnight from Philippines? Or PH could also be Philadelphia, maybe? Who knows? But it's not midnight in Philadelphia. Let's go for a few minutes, then go back to sleep. Alright, thank you for joining. The type of the factory is mothership of Independence Day. And let's build you back there. Okay, let's actually make the fuel stations. That would be an excellent idea. Wait, Philippines. What are we doing? We're just looking at the marvel of the space, and honestly right now I can't seem to consume fast enough. Well, actually I can. Alright, we are consuming fast enough. This one is building at the regular speed, and oh, look at that. Yeah, that's actually because we're starting to also consume this. Alright, it's time for us to do this upgrade. Okay, I have an idea, right? This is how I do it. There you go. It's upgraded. Done. Ah, this is so scary. Let's walk in front of them instead. What? No? No? Really? Right, so now we just need these to be actually fired up. This one will be requesting 3. Here. Boom. 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 So what if I take this whole thing, excluding the stations? That's kind of important. And then drill it down here. Then it should work, right? Except for that one. But it works now. Cool. Oh, I'm standing on tracks. Oh my god. Whew. Use one request and belt the remaining? No, it's too much. I'm refueling my ghost stations. I am absolutely refueling my ghost stations. You're right. Thank you. It'll actually be more product if I refuel, if I do belts, because belts contain more. Plus the belt has to be in here, so I need an inserter and another inserter on the other side. So don't think that's a good idea. There we go. And now I can bit preemptively maybe, but I'll do it anyway because that's how we work. We do this one. Take all of these out, and from now on, you can run on the fuel you have, but you won't get any more unless you are visiting those stations. Cool. There, should be done. And that one also goes out, that one goes out. I think it's also time for us to build another nuclear power plant. We do have a better one that's almost ready, but that's kind of the trick there. It's almost ready. Not that one. Nuclear. It's gonna be right like that. Boop. And take these up there and bring input, input, output, output. Yes, please. And you know I will do this part. No, it's going to be the same as this one. Exactly the same. There you go. Just like that. We've now added more. Oh no, that one. Alright, where's the green one? Is it green? You just go by that one. Actually, you can just go there, and then I'll have the purple one, even though it's far away. Then you go there. Alright, I'm gonna take a break right now. Where do you have your logistics storage chest? They are right by my hub. Close your eyes and just run across. That's the only way to do it. Look at that. We've just increased our production. Because these ones are working. Now these inner ones here, they were starved before. Now they're oversaturated. So it's all good. It's all good. I could make just a few modules in here, or beacons in here, just to chop it up. That would probably work to make it faster. And the reds are still the issue. Let me just check on modules here. Module 52 and 160. Okay, so we're starting to get something. It's good. That means what? What? I'm handcrafting green circuit. That's how desperate we are. What's that item list? I don't know what item list. Crafting green, handcrafting greens. That's the shit. I don't know. All right, and I have 180 per second rolling by, and I still don't want to take those 10 steps. I just insist on handcrafting because that's who we are. There. So, break time. Bloop, bloop. Why is it always? Why is it always? Always, always, always. Did you get? Yeah, you get it. Bloop, bloop. You can go up there, right? Alright, short break. Then we have to figure out how are we going to expand from here. I have no clue. This base is really nice and crisp and just ready to go. It's just, there we go, done. But how do we go? Where do we go from here? I don't know. I'll see you guys in 2 minutes. Don't go away. We have much more to come. Now we really need to start the building the mega base, not just this silly little starter base. See you in a bit. All right, welcome back to me. Thank you. Dakeda, was that how it goes? Dakeda, thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the community. Really appreciate it. I heard some bloop bloop. That was probably up here. Almost out of this. Okay, so got to launch more rockets. Technically, we don't have an SPM target because we don't even have to launch. We don't even have to extend our science at this point. We just have to launch rockets. Think about that. So, I'm Mindgray. Gotta head off to my own game. All right, take care. Is a 1-4 train hard constraint on future designs? I don't even intend to use that for future builds. This is simply just what I have for the starter base. I wanted to build the starter base and I had some ideas about how I wanted it to work, which is exactly what it does right now. So we kind of, under sort of normal circumstances, I could just go like, done, new base. But that's not what we want because I have this incentive, to build it bigger. And I'm going to go to 2.8. Yes, absolutely. 2.8. So what we need to think about right now is what is it we want right now? Now we need to launch rockets. All right. Well, if we want to launch rockets everywhere all the time, as many as possible, how many do we have launched right now? Hey, 41. That's not bad. Certainly keeping up today. Doesn't say much. 1, 2, 7. Yeah, yep. I feel like, yeah, 47. Yeah. One rule: the space science must be consumed. It can be consumed by chests exploding. So the first thing the way I usually do is, let me just get that one there. The way I usually do is I start with scaling up red science, and then green science, and then blue science, and then and so on and so forth, right? But you know what? I don't think that's how we're gonna go here. This one, I'm gonna go the other way. We're gonna start by launching more rockets, and then when we start launching rockets, then I can start consuming this. So if I can get up to, let's say, 60 rockets per minute, then we can afterwards go like, all right, what is the next thing? What is the next thing we want to do after the 6 rockets per minute? 60 rockets per minute. Then we can start expanding and building more science, which is why this is going to be like several months of mega basing. What we should do is design 60. Yes. 60 rockets per minute. All right, 60 rockets per hour then. All right, 60 rockets per minute. That's a bit much. So we need to, at this point, it's not possible to launch a rocket per second. We need to figure out what concept we want for this base. And we have a few different options. If I was... that sound is just... Really? But you're almost there. Almost there. What about the pollution up here? Kind of. Let's go up there and figure out what's up there. Purple spider turns trying to fish. I don't think so. Oh, this one has to do stuff. Oh. What? Why does it... Oh, because I can't store rails in there. Silly. Right, get to me. So if I was doing logistics train network, I am sure that I would do the modular megabase idea again. The train concept of every station would have 2 blue belts out, help me see things from a useful new perspective. Yeah, that's good. Good. It's also actually very interesting. That one. And then you take this one out. So if I was doing LTN build, then I would... Alright, let's walk through it. If I was doing LTN build, I would definitely do my modular megabase where we build like one module that does something. If I did something like one that does rockets, like one that just takes raw ingredients in, which would be like... I actually like that idea. Like one that takes... What does it take in? Red, green, blue. I don't want to do like all the way back. So red, green, blue, take it in. And iron, copper, steel. Do we need stone bricks? No? Ah, really? And then I'd also need... The alternative is whether I actually wanted to bring it like raw ore in, but I kind of what you did like 2 years back. Yep, exactly, from Flafnausen. Exactly. Hello, Herm Ezu. So if we wanted to make like, let's make a small base that launches 1 rocket every 10 minutes. And all it takes is raw materials in. That would be like really raw materials. Then it would be iron ore, copper ore, no stone, sulfur, no, not sulfur, not sulfuric acid, but actually petroleum. And light oil. Light oil for the light oil for that, yeah. But decentralized base, like you are watching for ore patches, and near them you are producing one ingredient. Yeah, lubricant. Lubricant. Why would you need lubricant? What do we need lubricant for? I don't see it. We don't need lubricant for anything. All right. So basically, I'm gonna need to build the satellites, the low density, the rocket fuel, the rocket control units, solar panels, accumulators, and radars. That's what we need to build in order to launch rocket. Not blue belts. I don't need to make blue belts. Looking for electric engines. I don't need electric engines to launch a rocket. I'm not building an everything base. I'm building a launch a rocket base. That would mean we would need. I'm just trying to see solar panels, iron, copper, steel. Yeah, I really don't like the idea of getting. I think that a lot of things would benefit from just coming in like in a more civilized manner. Or what if I did it sort of in a... Yeah, I mean, the other way would be like, okay, so I bring blue circuits in, I bring red circuits in, I mean, copper, iron. But then the question becomes, what things do you produce locally? Do you produce green circuits locally? Maybe, maybe not. But if you don't produce it, do you produce low density structures, or do you bring that in?
A resplendent offering.
Woo! Dakeda, thank you very much for the $50 donation. That is so nice of you. Thank you very, very much. Wow, that is so generous of you. Not such a relatively quiet night. It's very, very nice of you. Thank you very much and welcome. You just joined today. So, that's one hell of a way to join. Thank you very much. Thank you, Natonius. What about different bigger bases for the core rocket components and then a central base where rockets? So everything like pointing in the triangle with rockets in the center?
A gleaming endowment.
Thank you, Red Maverick. Thank you for the 2,000 bits. No, it's not my intention to just launch rocket, but my intention is to get to a high level of rocket launch and then move on to something else. One of the things that I did not like in my previous base, my Brave New World. Thank you very much, Maverick. Thank you very much, Dakeda. Yeah. If only we could have this converted into something useful, Red Maverick. Yeah, so first I'll scale up my rockets and then I'll scale up all the other signs. But I want the rockets to just churn away. One of the things, as I said, Brave New World, that I didn't like was that I scaled everything to a certain size, and when I got to that certain size, it was impossible to scale it further because everything was just so designed for that size. Storing signs is super, super easy. Maybe look, Discord General posted a recipe that I drew yesterday. I'm also in the design phase. I'll do that. Let's see here. In the Factorio channel? What blueprints? What you doing? What am I looking? What am I looking for? Blueprint book spam. General? Where? Oh, right. Right. You're doing stuff. Okay. So what items are being used? That's a nice one, yeah? Yeah. So I think that I want to make, I don't know what I want to make, because one of the things that if I make too much of a gimmick base, then I'm gonna end up be going like, oh, why did I do that? Because now I'm getting stuck on updates. So if we, but I'd really also like sort of a compact thing that says like, this can do something. And if I want to double it, I just build one more. Like we did for the Factorio extended base. It was so cool that I scaled towards, first we scaled towards 4,500 signs per minute. And then when we hit it, it was like, you know what? Let's scale for 9,000. Then when we hit that, it was like, you know what? Can we reach 13,500 signs per minute? Yeah, we can. And then we went there, it's like, you know what? I think if we really push it hard, we can reach 18,000 signs per minute. And we did. And it was awesome because it was just scaling things up. But it was also LTN. So, processing straight from trains, don't think I've ever done that. I don't want to process straight from trains. I don't think that's efficient. But I want to mine directly to trains. And I'm actually at a point where I think that's feasible. So let's see. So, I mean, one of the things would just be like, we can go out here and then make a nice fat green circuit build. Awesome. Then we could take sort of a location like this and build a nice fat city blocks are too small. And I need to transport things around in the base. I need trains to build it. It's definitely never, ever, 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 ever going to be a TSM build. Was the highest SVM possible on the CPU that you're running? I don't know. I don't think 4,500 would be possible. But I also don't think I could build it because there would be too many compromises to the way I like building. Like turning off radars everywhere because you don't want to keep things active. Like, oh, disgusting. I think this is worth spending a bit of time on, even though we are not really building anything right now. Then it's, oh, look at that. Spider nest, nothing. There's just nothing going on. I'm just really at a loss here. I've been so focused on building this base that I haven't really spent a lot of thought on sort of how do we transition from here. Of course we need to do that, and now I'm kind of just procrastinating, just killing biters, and I shouldn't do that. I really just stop doing that. There. Get back here. Yeah, but that's kind of like, if we really do want to do like maximum UPS settings, then I'd have to do stupid things like that. But I mean, it's not like it's a problem, is it? Currently there's no queue, and if there is, I guess we'll deal with it. Okay, let's just get, oh crap. Okay, that's a bit more than I thought. Oh, it's idle. Oops, it's dead. Well, it's not dead, but it doesn't have any fuel left. Blue science? Blue science? Seriously? Are you looking for rules restriction? I'm looking for something that's interesting to build and interesting to watch. Right? What's the option of disabling the map track with mouse? The option of disabling the map track with the mouse button. I don't know. I don't need it. I didn't like it. I have it with shift. Okay. By the end of your final Factorio main base, original base only existed to make rocket parts for your 5 silos plus science. Yes. And let me build this one and get it to my location here so we can fill it up again. All right. So centralized smelting, I don't think I like that. I think centralized smelting is simply going to be too big or too cumbersome for us. The distances are too big, so I want to go out and say, get a location like this, and go, you know what? That's going to be a fine location to build a massive copper smelter. Then we build a copper smelter, put it on a train, several 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 trains, and then those trains are now going somewhere, right? You could turn it into a train bus. That post on Reddit a few weeks ago made it look super cool. That post on Reddit? Who posted on Reddit? If someone posted a couple of weeks ago on a train bus, train bus a couple of weeks ago, then I would kind of feel like that's how somehow something I've done. Come on. Let's think, damn you. Oh, it did have it. It just didn't bother to pick it up. That's annoying. Oh, alright, whatever. Alright, Mad Maverick. Thank you for joining, and thank you for your fat 2,000 bits. I really appreciate it. I think that I have to find a good idea for this before I implement, right? So let's articulate some of my issues. Let's say I go out here and make a copper base. Then let's say I have 5 trains being filled with either copper ore or copper plates, depending on how I build it. All right, cool. So we have those copper things. Do they go to dedicated locations, or do they go to bus base brown rails? All right, von Fluffenhausen. It just seems kind of exactly like I just built on Twitch for the last couple of months. So like, sometimes I see a lot of things that is like show recipes on map. Oh, now there's a Reddit post about, oh, this is so cool. Like, yeah, I know who started that, right? Anyway, let me go back to this one, right? We have, if we build copper, then we have copper ore or copper plates here. All right, so cool. We have copper plates available to the chain network. Where are they going to be routed? Are they going to be routed sort of generically, as in copper ready? If I do that, then that's not going to work. The only thing I would work would be like I take all of the copper from every location and it just goes into like a ginormous stacker, and then I get a pretty big thundering herd problem. Don't like that. So the other option is, did you ever try build a central distribution center where everything needs to go through? No. How would that work? Why would it go through if everything is coming there? Then just build it there, right? Without it, it would be possible. Exactly right. There's no point in making a central distribution if everything comes through a central distribution. Then just build your base there. So basically, I'm still working on this one, right? So let's say I have, I'm looking at this and go like, you know what? I can support 5 trains of 90 per second or something like that, right? Or maybe I should, 5 trains of 90 per second. No motor blade this time, right? So in place smelting is to be excluded. In place, that doesn't mean, I don't know, on site, as in probably want to go here. And let me just walk my way through this logic. So let's say this one can be, I smelt here, it gets out to 4 belts of copper, maybe 8 belts of copper. 8 belts of copper can somehow be squeezed out of this one. So I take my 8 belts of copper, make it into 2 trains, two trains of 2/8 that are now ready and available, heading out here from this location. It's just going to be a pain in the ass to balance because they will go to green circuits. Right? The thing is, I can't consistently estimate how much is going to be delivered from one of these. And therefore, if I build 3 trains, because it can support 2 trains entirely, but it can also kind of support 3 trains or 4 trains maybe, but then suddenly it starts growing and then I can't support that many trains anyway and go like, damn it. What I'd like to do, I think, is maybe make a... I also have to be careful about overbuilding. So if I'm building... If I want to launch rockets... No central rail. Only 2 stops per rail system. I like that idea. I like that idea. It's kind of funny. I'm kind of missing some other things here. Do a centralized universal smelting facility that makes iron, copper, steel, stone based on demand. The rest of the factory all in the same smelters. No. That'll not be... the thing is, make yourself nerd. It would prevent me from building the size I want to build because it's going to be too circuit heavy. And I can't do this kind of circuit heavy build. Only vanilla. Reloading stations a bad idea? Yes, they are. Okay, I like the idea of dedicated because it kind of goes... It's not about... the challenge here is launching 2600 rockets efficiently as possible. Not sort of do gimmicks and only inserters. No, that's not it, because then I will never get there. It's about building effectively, but not sort of find silly gimmicks. That's not... I have no interest in that. But I want to make sure that we do something reasonable. I could, for example, say, like, well, there's 27 million. There's another 23 million, or what is about that one? 29 million. These two, or it could be a giant green circuit build. The only other issue with my no central rail system is train refueling. Oh yeah, that's nightmare. Yeah, that just killed the idea. Thank you for killing it. I am right now. I'm just focused on the science, on this one, on the space science. Let's have a look at the space at this one, the rocket launching, and I'm going to say rocket launching with satellites, of course. Bots cannot refuel at too big of a distance. So I really feel like I want something where it goes like, all right, if I scale up, I can just put more of the same units down. Hello, Asapol. Good evening. Oops. What if I build 1 rocket per minute base? What would that do? That's too much. 1 rocket per 10 minutes, and then figure out what I need to get in here to that one. 1 rocket per 10 minutes, and then count backwards and figure out if we optimally module that, then... And what are we getting in? Then we're getting green circuits, red circuits, blue circuits. Let's just go through that again. I need to go up there. I'm just really in doubt about it. I mean, maybe I should have spent more time previously on thinking about this, because this is definitely not... It doesn't feel right. Do we have some of these? Yes. So in order to make that one, minus 100. Oops. Yeah. So what are we taking in for this one? Do we take, let's say, oops. Make your starter base a base where the base ingredients, then make satellite bases that make one of each component for the rockets. Yeah, I can bring things into this. No, I can't bring things into this one location. I mean, actually, I could, because these are so small quantities. I could basically say, you know what, this base will build. I'll basically. It's actually get me in a good thinking in a good way. I like that. So it would actually make much more sense for us to start somewhere and just take one component out and then start scaling it in. Basically looking at, okay, what if we could build low density structures externally? Then I could scale this down, and then I could reroute all of this space to be more of this instead of flowing up here. Right, so more copper would go in here, less plastic, and that could be a way. Whatever it ends up looking like, just prioritize being able to stay happy with expanding it as time goes on. Concept being, yes, exactly. It's all about autonomous with plates input, stone and coal. Yeah, that's also what I really like. I like that idea, like 500 SPMs, but I think 500 SPMs is too much. I don't think I can make it work because of the amount of trains that need to go in. So if we think this through here, it's all about suffering. All right, if we have a 500 science per minute science block that takes everything, then it needs stone, iron ore, copper ore, crude oil. That's it, right? Uranium? No. Is that it? Water. But if I do that, okay, so if I do that, then if you build the modules too small, let's say 200 science per minute, right? Then I will have so many blocks that how do I direct trains there? I like the idea though. Because I could route the trains. I could simply build one and then go, okay, this iron ore patch, just go into that module. So can someone, a mod please, link the Kirk McDonald thing? I don't know what it's called. The Kirk thing. And then we try to work together on figuring out how size of a module, because I like the module. The reason why I like it is that I can design one module and get started. Because if I need to start going out and melt a copper smelting, and this copper smelting should be, well, preferably a moderator. If I melt a copper smelter that's supposed to deliver 3000 SPM copper, then I don't have the modules, and I'm not going to have the modules for a very, 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 very long time, right? Thank you. So instead, if I build it locally, or if I build one small thing, then I can say, aha, I got something. However, I'm going to split it like I did in my modular. We're going to do a modular mega base again. I'm going to do science and I'm going to do rockets, because rockets take so much compared to the science that it actually is probably just a good idea to do that. Let's do this together. Hello, Timbo. Where's Timbo? Timbo, good evening. The stats don't work. No, we're not going to go through, sorry, bloody Yuki, not going to go through perimeter defense wall example. Nope. You can see that on my death world. I do have it on the latest death world right there. So right now I'm just all in on doing this. We have an idea. Let's go. Let's go. Let's build some Excel sheet. Yeah. Boom. All right. Can I access it? Can I do stuff? Yes, I can do stuff. What am I doing here? I have not worked with this. Factory. What is that? I want to make a satellite. Make one of those. Items per 10 minutes. What? And then I want to make... Oh, that one's there. Nice. How much do I want to make of this? I want to make 1,000 of those every 10 minutes. Items per minute. No, 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 no. That's the other way around. Damn it. Can I not say... There was something about where I could set it per items per hour. There we go. Yes. So items per hour is 6. Items per hour is... Put space signs in there. Oh yeah, that's a good sign. That's a good idea. Good idea. That one. I want... this one I can't do. It's this one, right? How much space signs per hour do I want? If it launches 6 rockets per hour, then it's 6,000 space signs per hour. There. And settings, rate position, factory position, minimum assembling level, preferred fuel, primary oil processing, enable coverage, preferred belt. What? Minimum. Okay, there's some weird things. Mining productivity bonus does not matter. That doesn't matter right now. Default module? That's weird. What? How does that work? Default beacon times 2? Is that how? That's weird. This gets me worried. Like, this gets me seriously worried. What? Default beacon? This makes no sense. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so the default beacon, do I write 16 because it's 16 those modules in beacons? Or do I say beacons? I don't know. Number of modules. But it doesn't say number of modules, is it? I don't know. And I can't... Okay, so beacons... what is this? What does this do? Do the number of beacons column represent the number of modules or number of beacons? Number of modules. Yeah, I think this is like, why does it say this? Okay, I guess we are... I'm just really not... I mean, it's not. This is not figuring out Factorio. This is figuring out this. Modules are. Why are the modules gone? The modules disappeared. Where are my modules? I've lost my modules now. I really don't understand this one at all. I cleared them when I click the arrows. Okay, so how do I reset? Well, they're still not there. This is 100% not correct. Do I have to click through this all the time? I really don't see why people are so happy about this one. Okay, now it works. Maybe. Okay. Let's see. Let's go all the way down. Like, what does this mean? Why is there only one dot there? Why are there not two? There definitely should be two of those. Like, this is just not correct. Or what does the arrow mean? Okay, so it's 4, but why, okay, I'm just... Yeah, start simpler. You're right, start simpler. We're gonna make a single green circuit. I'm gonna make one, no, not one. One. Okay, let's do this one. If I have one factory, and then we can go, I don't know, does that work? It works. Hey, we can do a calculator. Let's see. So I'm going to do the same thing. Sorry, Virtue, I can't use your calculator. So, no, actually I can. That one. If we have something that's speed moduled, problem is this one will not be speed moduled. Ugh. Okay, so speed 5.5. Is to accommodate having different types of modules. Yeah, I can see that. So that you can say, all right, I don't have full modules on this one. It's fine. We'll figure it out. It's just jumping into a new thing and just figuring it all out. It just really let's see. What am I doing? This one is crafting 2 per second. No, it's crafting 1.4 divided by 0. There we go. So that's how many it crafts per second at crafting speed 1. Now we're going to say multiply it by the crafting speed 0.5. That one, and then it's going to yeah, that's it, right? And that's one machine. That's every second it creates 15. Then we multiply by 60. That gives us how many per minute, and then we multiply by 60 again. That gives us 55,440. 55,440. Okay, so so far we're good. Okay, these two things, I don't know what the arrow does. It really confuses me as to sort of what it means. Don't worry, Notonius. I'm just confused about it. This arrow, it's really confusing me, and this one also confuses me. I don't know what it does. It just seemed to break it. Okay, so it copies that way. Okay, so I change one and then I press that one to copy that way. Okay, cool. And then I do copy that way, copy up and down. Okay, so that's how it, now this one is sort of the one that, okay. All right, clever, clever. Okay, let's see. So if one of these, that means now I'm kind of starting to get it. Now let's try to go back to the other one and see if we can figure that one out. 6,000 power. Let's look at the numbers down here. Those are the ones that matter. Seems like an awfully large number. No. There. There. Right? That's... We agree? That's what we want? I don't know. The belts don't really seem to... Oh, there's one that needs belts. Yeah, but not really. Product column to make that imported. Click on the product. Is that the product? Ah, what did I do? That one. Now it comes back, right? Yes, okay. Alright, so if I, for example, get copper plates inbound instead of copper ore inbound, I think I don't want to do smelting. It means I take this... No, it's not what I want. I click to ignore this one. I can't ignore that. Completely separate trainer, only the science. Yeah. At least we're launching a rocket now. I'm just trying to figure out what things I want to bring in. I think I want to bring copper and iron in, but not steel. How much steel do we need? A lot of steel. Can I sort by that one? Nope. Alright, this is all items per hour, so that's why it's so... Coal still has productivity, thank you. Interesting that this one doesn't. Well, that's because it's kind of irrelevant. Okay, and set the sorting. Okay, we'll keep it like this. This is good. This is definitely like 1.4 times this one goes up here. So this one is giving us how many machines we need. Makes sense. 4 of those with full beacons, of course. Okay, so stuff like this one, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. One is without, even like this, it's still enough. So basically we can 1, not 1.0, no 1. Why does it say 1 and not 0 point something? That seems concerning. With the belts, yeah. Yeah, so stuff like, we're not going to do beacons on this one, or modules on this one, right? So it's more important for us to know the number we need without having any of these things here. This one we will go, but that one will definitely not. And then we go down, and most likely everything else will be fully moduled and beaconed. Okay, so let's try and build the size of this, and just use this as an example for how we want to build it. All right, let's start from the bottom. Yeah, not oil. Don't want to do oil. We're gonna get iron inbound. Yes. Still beacons on my miners. Oh yeah, that doesn't matter. We're gonna ignore that. Weird. $10, 81. It's actually not very much. Transports. Like, why does it with 1.0? This one say 1.1. Why does this not say 0.9 or something? Modules. What are you talking about, modules? Yeah, but I still think that... Okay. Let's work on this one. Maybe this is too small. I like my issue with this is that some of the buildings here are just way too inaccurate. Crafting speed, module slots, 1 point. It's going to be speeding at speed 60. What if we just double everything? Because I don't want to have too many modules, and I'd like to have sort of like this inbound. Yeah, 2.2 belts. That's something we could deal with, right? We can deal with this. 1.6 belts here. I can't uncheck this for some reason. Rate precision. Factory precision. It seems okay. Okay. I would need 2. Whoops. When does it apply? When I tab out? 2? 1? 1.3? 2? I'm worried about the precision here. If this is 1.2, for example, which it probably is, then it's a problem. Yeah, see, 1.94 is much more valuable information. There we go. Yeah. Having 9 of these seems like a reasonable module. Let's see how much we're then getting inbound. It's a bit more than 2 belts of copper. I like that. Less than 1 belt here. And how much oil, crude oil, are we getting in? That, I don't, this one. I don't know what that means, but doesn't matter. Oh, it's rounding up. I have in-person fire extinguisher training. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so it's 245 oil per second. That's not much. This seems like a good module to build, I think. Yeah. What do you guys think about it, right? This is basically, yeah. Sulfur don't need modules. Why? Of course it needs mod. Everything needs mod. Oh, I mean speed modules. Something like this, right? And sulfur here. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So now the trick is to try to migrate it in. Let's start with the smelting here. 20 electric furnaces plus 28 electric furnaces. All right, we're gonna take. We're gonna start building this somewhere. Do we have one space that's our space we have available. Cool. Yeah, I noticed mine. I have not been doing much in the meantime. Just been mucking about trying to figure out what's up and down and what's working. This one though. Oh yeah, that doesn't matter. This is dead. Long ago. Oh no, 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 no. That's my personal roboports. Like this and that one. we're gonna need that at some point. And let's make sure that gets fired up there. All right, let's try and use this location for building purposes. So what do we see? We are going to start requesting some stone, some steel furnaces, finally. Or some electric furnaces. It sounds good. Here we are. All right. A working subscription? I can sub complain. I don't know. I don't think subs are working. It's been more than an hour since anyone has subbed, so I don't think it works. Or otherwise it's just not a sub day. Okay. Did we get him inbound? Nope. 5. Come on. So that's why we have not been able to get any sub-train. Huh. Okay. Well, all right. Thanks everyone for, thanks especially Asbo for highlighting it. Here I go like, oh, no subs. No. Then there was a good reason for it. Cool. So what is it? Copper or iron here is 7, 9. Oh, right. By the way, get that working. And I actually need some iron ore. I know it seems disgraceful to do that, but I kind of need iron ore here. Let's go jump back. Nope, that's not it. Then back to that one. Let's see. So this is 20 and this one is 28. Good. Looks good. And I also need copper. This, I'm just doing this so that I can see what each of those are supposed to make. It's going to be a pretty big module. Even distribution, yay! There you go. This is just to get a sense of how big it's going to be. I think we want 2 8 trains, so that means the actual layout of this is going to be super big. Our super special mod card for users is not available either. What? Super special mod card? What is that? Oh, what? No Logibots in the module, right? That's actually interesting. That's a good question. Huh. That's a really good question. Because how well does bots perform versus belts? Because this will be a lot of empty belts. So it might be a super boring build, but what if we build everything as 12 module builds?
Our illustrious
Yes, it works! Now go crazy!
Home.
Would it be working? Alright, I'm gonna take a break, and then when I come back, then we can see if the sub gifts and stuff is working or not. And we can try to build this. And let's start working on the idea of having an entirely bot base, what that would do for us. Maybe not on, I don't know. Anyway, not for high throughput items like copper and steel. Are there more than one worth of machine? Okay, anyway, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't go away. Still 1 more hour of design to do here. See you in a bit. Hello, everyone. I missed it for a second. Just cursing it. Yeah, you stupid. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I was just checking on whether anyone has watched my tutorial in the meantime. Where are you? So, it turns out it was Timbo who broke it. Well, that's fine. I mean... Alright, so... yes, thank you, Timbo, for the 200 bits. It seems to work it well. Yes, thank you. Now, unfortunately, I was just offline, so the clock is ticking on Airsupple's sub, if anyone should go with that one. Alright, so... one of the things I'm thinking about with this one is some of the high quantity items, like FileMaster, my sub notification doesn't seem to have gone. Oh, did you just sub? Oh, yeah. Well, it's coming through. Let's go here. So let's look at. Oh, I can't even see that. I can't see how much this one is consuming. I can, but 7 of those. 977. Click arrow on right column to break it out to. Okay. Hey, Abron, thank you for a gift sub. Thank you, Vader the Slayer, and thank you, Motorbear, for 200 bits. Thank you. Use wood for fuel. That's a good challenge. Haha, thank you. Visualize? Ugh. Okay, I like these kind of maps thing. Yeah, so that one is... that's the... oh, hey, Vilemaster, there it is. There we go. 2 months. Thank you. Welcome back, Vilemaster. Thank you for triggering the hype train. First hype train today. Only hype train today, obviously. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to do this. I want to go back in the game because there's a hype train going on. Woo. Let's see. We can only just go back and forth and then see what is it. The moon made for... I don't want to do that. Go back here and I just take sort of from the bottom. How many? 4? Okay.
A kind gesture.
Thank you, Jigged. Thank you for 200 bits. Wow, Timbo, you are 1,355 hype. Thank you very much. I mean, whew, I think without you we wouldn't even hit level 1 hype train. I've gotten so anxious about that. I still have nightmares about the missing a hype train. It's just did not know it could happen. 9 of the other ones.
A kind gesture.
Thank you, Jeff. Rocking my throwback emote. Throwback? Is that a throwback emote? This one, 3 of those. So why is this being done per hour? Because I don't want to build too much. Because I want to build many modules that build at a certain rate instead of having one that builds at everything, and then if I scale it up I can't do it. If I build this, then I can build one and then I can have something going and I can build one more and one more and one more and one more and so on, right? That's why I want to do it. Oh, come on. Gears 0.01. And we'll do this all of these somewhere else. Maybe you talked about this. Could you have a totally disconnected basis And the idea is your Spider-Trons are building new bases? I don't know. Oh my god, I'm gonna have nightmares again. Copper, was that 8 of those? No, I can't do that. Give subs don't work. Okay. Well, I guess it's just... Can't buy bits either. Okay, so great, great timing on the hype train. That, you know, if you really think about it from Twitch side, having this down is something that should trigger like uproar, because if you can't buy bits or subs, okay, then they're not making a profit, right? They are certainly not making a profit on Twitch without being able to buy gifts and subs. I'm glad you have Patreon. Yes, glad I have Patreon too. Yeah, it must be something that some people are going to be really... yeah. That one. 8. Yeah, 8. Yeah. You missed the train. Hype train's long gone. Better luck next time. Oh my god, I'm gonna just cry myself to sleep tonight. Again. That one. 5 of these. And the other one. 10? That makes no sense. Why are there more of those than those? That doesn't make sense. Oh right, it's a 20-second cycle. Oh, I've completely missed that. Huh. Interesting. Of course. That's a 30-second cycle. That's a 20-second cycle. Silly me. And then 1 for making a satellite. Doot. Identify an issue causing some users to be unable to make purchases. We're currently working to resolve this issue. Yeah. Alright, so I think this is going to be a decent size base. The one thing we want to see is, like, the copper is mainly going into greens, reds, and here, right? If we go over visualize, that's probably what I wanted to do, like this one. So the copper goes... don't think I can figure this out. These kind of graphs only really work... these kind of graphs work really well when it's 100% and then it's a split of 100%. When things can increase like this, it's not so great. Top left. Don't know. And there was like something I could do. You can use the breakdown button instead. The graph is garbage. What is the breakdown? Is that the one? Click to open a separate window. Is that it? No. Gear icon. blind. I don't see any gear icons. Oh, the gear on visualize. So I go to visualize in that one. Okay. Boxes and lines. Oh, that one, right? Maybe zoom out a bit. Yeah, that's probably better. The flow graph, this one? I don't know if it's better. I mean, it looks like this is a good overview, but I'm kind of confused here. I like the implementation of it. I mean, clearly someone who's... I don't understand the colors though. Why something's pink and purple and blue and... Is it like like raw ore? No. I don't know. Hello, FX. I think colors are just to help track the arrows. Maybe. Yeah. Because then it seems a bit random. Okay, let's see. Is this making it clearer for me? What am I looking for? I'm looking for where the copper goes. Copper goes to... Oh, actually, there's a majority of it going to the solar panels. I'd completely forgotten that. No, that's not actually very much. The majority goes there. 200,000 goes to here, which then gets split mainly to reds and that's a weird one. Really? Is that... If I can't see it, you can't see it. Ah, drag. I don't have an option to roll the other way. Now it's 450,000 up there. So the majority, of course, goes into just those 4 assemblers. Yeah, but red is... It's only like 4/5 here and 1/5 there, basically. So not so much in the red one. What? That's 9? Did I... That 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, yes. Okay, so... Then we're missing the oil part. Do I have oil things in the inventory? Yes, I do. So let's look at oil. Refineries. 3 refineries? That's not so much. Huh. Let's get me some... Three refineries, and I want 1 plus 1. Okay. So 1 of these and 1 of those. That's a very small build. At least they don't go when I try to place them next to each other. Oh, some of those copper wires. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of junk. Kind of ignore that. No, it's only 6. Huh. Well, I can take all of this crap out and just go. Whoop. Yeah, so the thing I'm wondering about is if you look at how much space this actually takes, this one really should be built outside. Yeah. This can be built somewhere else and then it can be brought in as finished product. All right, from Fluffenhausen, thank you for joining. Isn't it a good idea to make this through coal liquefaction? You have 3 coal. It doesn't matter what I have right now. The only reason would be getting it there would be less liquid messing with. I like that idea actually. I like the... No, because I don't need coal. Do I need coal? I need coal for the plastic. The advantage of using that would be... What does that say? Correct, doesn't matter. I like that. I like that. Good idea. Not because of what I have next to us, flamethrower, but I did have a train of satellites back in my previous base. Missing assemblers for rocket fuel. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's 10 of those. Ooh. Mm-hmm. If you're doing bots, it's not hard to do 8 beacon zigzag assemblers with logistics ring. I don't know what zigzag assemblers mean. Let me just try and see if... The only thing I can imagine is it's something like this. Like, is it this build you're imagining? Or that one? Yeah, battery's missing too, but batteries is on here. Yep, okay. So batteries are coming. Batteries are on this one. I think we'll do cold liquefaction. 2 of those. The one thing I'm not sure about is this one. This build is like, there's something about this that doesn't seem right to build, right? So we're currently, if we're getting whatever this is per second, it's more than 90 per second. So let's call it 100 per second. So I'm getting 100 copper per second inbound. That seems like a lot of things to transport. And that might just be inefficient. Also, trains are exceptionally bad at unloading. Yeah, they're exceptionally bad at unloading with logistics bots. Is there a debug option to turn off the power flashy thingy? Nope. I don't know, but I need it. I know it's a bit annoying. This is going to be a base in a book. Yes, absolutely. And oil refineries. Maybe I just build oil up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will all be coal liquefaction. Let's go with the other oil products. Oh, now these are way bigger numbers. That's weird. Oh, right, of course. Right. That makes sense. They're much bigger numbers. Maybe that actually is kind of awful. It makes sense because I'm getting so much more heavy oil and so little. Could unload on belts, balance them, and put them back into put stuff into logistics chests. Yes, that's Conrad. That's kind of what I'm thinking I have to do, because if I get a train of 8 wagons in, refineries should be 20 modules if you're planning on one row. Okay, 20 modules. More, not 20. Wow. Hey, ghostly modules. Right. This one is affected by... Oh, 20 modules. 10, I was like, how did you get that high? It's, of course. Thank you. That one. 20. Wish we could save this one. Can you post the current link? I don't know. Is there a share link or something? Oh, this link is just going like that. Okay, so that's not what I wanted. The wrong window I was tapping open. There you go. So that's the one I have. Let's go back and see how much that changed. It doesn't change anything. It's still 4. There. Somebody hasn't played 0.18 for a while. What? How did you see the modules actually on the beacon? Huh? Have you not played since 0.17? If you cover the ends with 2 extra beacons, you probably can get... Yeah, but those are kind of the small tunement I'll do when I actually start designing. Right now we're just getting a sense of sort of, okay, this is big, this is small, what do we want in, what do we not want in? But you're right, that's a good point. I'll see if I can throw in a few more just to tweak it. That one, and what else? Ooh, that's a nasty one. Boilers. Yeah. There are no other way to get boilers, are there? Wonder, oh, that's also using coal as well. Okay. Let's see. That one is 7. That one, yeah, okay. So it's using this one. One offshore pump, that's something. We're gonna have to get water in on a pipe pump something. No, don't do that. Batteries. Nope, let's just go here. That one is 1 chemical plant for sulfur and 1 chemical plant for sulfuric acid. And batteries, slightly more than 2 for batteries. Anything else that needs up here? Nope. 1. Oh, plastic. There. Alas, it's Factorio time for me. Okay. Just bought me a dedicated server to play with my son. Oh, that sounds nice. Have fun. Enjoy. Good father-son activity. Oh, now I know. Oh, it hurt when earlier I was also like scratching my eye and it hurt. It's kind of uncomfortable. I have washed my hands many times, but my son got some chilies for this summer, so he's been growing them at my parents' place, and my mom just came by and said, hey, here's some chilies. So we made a salmon pasta thing with some sauce, and I was like, I'm just gonna, instead of using some sambal oleg, then we'll just chop off some of these chilies and they'll be fine. So I chopped up a few of them, and I'm like, I don't know, and like, touch, lick, and I was like, oh, it's burning. Like, all right, okay, so take that aside and just take a tiny bit into the dish so I don't kill anyone. And it was just, everything in the kitchen was just, so the knife, I was washing it, and then I start cutting cucumbers, and my daughter was like, the cucumbers taste like chili. I was like, fuck, everything is just, yeah, but I think it's still there since It's just really uncomfortable. It's not like a burning sensation. It would be cheaper by 300 coal per hour if you use your solid fuel for the boilers. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, hold on. Let's just. Oh, you're just having fun with the same one. Let's see how much. I mean, 3,000 pounds isn't gonna be much, but you know, let's see how much. Where's my oil? Oh, I don't have oil. Haha. Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. It would just be flat out cheaper to do this. Huh. Cool. Thanks. Is this kind of it? Let's compare the lists. Well, you know what? I have a much better way of comparing the list. Basically, this is the list. If anyone sees something missing, hey, Bellowstack, that is. So, who is this guy? Who is that guy who has a moderator that we haven't seen like forever and ever? So, back on my very, very first Factorio stream on Twitch, I was I was a wee lad back in the days, and I was just there and just started. I think I started a 24-hour stream. That was the first thing. Like, I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream, something like that. And there were two people who were there to be super helpful with setting up a Discord server for me, setting up all the rules on the Discord server, the roles, all that stuff, being moderators on my 24-hour stream, and yeah, that was Bellowstack and Prime Dead. So now that is a legend walking among us, and unfortunately we can't even give them a gift sub because gift subs suck. Yeah, so that's I was blown away by the helpfulness of Bellowstack and Prime Dead, just absolutely just helping so much and setting up the Nightbot, for example. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just absolutely stumbling in the dark there. So setting up a Nightbot, setting up like commands, banned words, you know, all of those things that you just have to do as a streamer that I had no clue about. Doing moderation, banned words, yeah, these commands. It's just everything. And you're like, yeah, you maybe want to do that. I still watch your YouTube when I play Factorio. And if ever need any help, just let me know. Thank you. See? Very nice. Yeah, there's so many things that you need to do. It's really nice of you. See? And also, I mean, I guess you were also like, you know what? I wonder if he remembers. It's been a while though. You're still a moderator also in Discord, even though we haven't seen you. I don't really like kicking out moderators for lack of activity. Boop. Yeah. There's just so many things that, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is not a complaint or anything, but it's just the visual part of this part of the streaming job is just like, just turn on the PC and start streaming, play the game. There's just so much more. It's just so much more. I think it's like acting. When you see the finished product, like, all right, well, that's fine, but then there's all the other stuff that goes in, which is completely invisible, and it should be invisible. You only notice it when it doesn't work. Like, for example, Twitch. Now we are saying, oh my god, you can't buy subs, you can't buy gifts, because I know you all want to do that, but it's just not possible because we just notice it when it doesn't work. Okay, I made an executive decision. I will not make this part in the base here. It just doesn't make sense for me. I think this is too much. I want to make this, I can make this in much more efficient manner outside, and then my base is going to be looking like this one, right? Now, I think I need to decide on what things do I want to build and what things do I want to fly in. So far, our bot that keeps all the ravenous demons out of chat is still working. Really? Really? So we keep all the ravenous demons out of chat? Not all of them. Was this smelting with one or two productivity modules? The board of directors doesn't agree. Your executive decision. You're fired. Oh, there's a board of directors now. Oh, you know what? Oh man, isn't this just the time for something? I rarely go on LinkedIn anymore because why would I? But then I was like, just news stories and